Hello, and welcome to Durante's House of Music, where I, Tom Durante, the maestro, my plaque is in the other room, am your guide to all things musical. From keyboard instrument repair to music theory, music history, music production, AI music, and everything in between. Oh my god. I wanted that to loop, but that's okay. It kind of ended perfectly. AI music and everything in between. I hope you're having yourself a great Saturday. Let's put on a little something here. All right. Oh, you can't hear that anymore, can you? I can. That was completely... Oh, God. That was completely anticlimactic. I was being so epic and you have no idea why. I don't know if you can hear that. Now you can. That wasn't what I was jamming out to before. But anyway, it's a Saturday. It's a shop day. That's so funny. That intro music that was like the epic metal. That's what I was doing my intro to. Not this. But anyway, this is still pretty good. I like this. I'm just going to turn it down a bit. This is Mid-Tide, one of my new AI tunes. And it's been suggested to me that I should make a little playlist with all of them. So I'll definitely do that. But anyway, I hope you're having a great Saturday. Welcome to Durante's House of Music. Today is a tech Saturday. And I thought I'd keep it simple. Just go on. I got a lot of work I need to get done. So I'm going to do a little bit here, just for a little bit, and then I'm going to go do some other things that are definitely not stream worthy. So thanks for joining me. I should put on my playlist or something. I hope everybody's doing well. I didn't do my music history segment. Let's get that going. I didn't even ask for it yet. I gotta be specific and make sure I tell it what day it is. Make sure I know what day it is. Just today's music history segment, Saturday, 3/3/2025. Time's flying by, isn't it? I can't believe it's already... Oh my god, I'm an idiot. May 3rd, not March 3rd. Can't believe it's already March. Isn't it great to be oblivious sometimes? My apologies. Thank you for clarifying that you meant Saturday, May 3rd. I just don't want there to be any more confusion, Grok. Since you previously noted that you don't typically feature Key of the Day on Fridays or Saturdays, your last request only asked for the music history segment without mentioning Key. That's correct. So today, in music history, I've got a new setup going. This is the first time I've been able to stream from my laptop. I'm kind of cheating a little bit. I've got it plugged in with an Ethernet cable from my room, but it's much easier to move my laptop than it is to move my entire desktop. So go me. Level up. Alright. For today's music history segment, music history for today, May, not March, 3rd, 2025. That look alright? Am I too close? I'll just chill back here on the bench with my microphone. Feel like a G. Because I am. 1825. Classical. Felix Mendelssohn, age 16, this is actually romantic period, very early romantic period. Age 16, completed his string octet, that means 8 instruments, in E flat major, opus 20, on or around May 3rd. The exact date is approximate. Tied to spring 1825. They obviously didn't keep exact records, but this was an approximation of when it may have been done because I asked for it. This vibrant work, with its intricate interplay of 8 strings, showcased Mendelssohn's prodigious talent and romantic flair, delighting early audiences and remaining a chamber music gem. Chamber music is for a small ensemble, such as 8, instead of 50. 1877, late romantic, Johannes Brahms, Symphony No. 2 in D major, Opus 73, was in rehearsals around May 3rd for its December premiere in Vienna. Its warm, pastoral melodies and rich orchestration charmed listeners, earning praise as Brahms' most lyrical symphony and a romantic masterpiece. 1958, rock and roll disc jockey Alan Freed hosted a rock concert at the Boston Arena on May 3rd, featuring Buddy Holly and Jerry Lee Lewis. Despite logistical challenges, don't we all suffer from that? The event energized fans, showcasing rock and roll's rising popularity and paving the way for future concerts in the city. 1976, Paul McCartney opened his first tour with Wings, the Wings Over America tour. On May 3rd in Fort Worth, Texas. I'm sorry, I lost my place. The massively successful tour, with hits like Band on the Run, thrilled audiences, making McCartney's triumphant return to large-scale live performances. 1986, Country, the Silver Dollar City, Tennessee amusement park in Pigeon Forge reopened as Dollywood on May 3rd after Dolly Parton took an ownership stake. Featuring live country music and family-friendly shows, the park's launch celebrated Parton's roots, growing into a beloved cultural hub. 2010, Pop, Black Eyed Peas, I Got a Feelin', reached 5,561,000 digital downloads on May 3rd, becoming the best-selling digital song of all time, surpassing Flo Rida's Low. Its upbeat, party-ready vibe resonated globally, retaining the record as streaming took over. Wow. These events, in chronological order, 1825, 1877, 1958, 1976, 1986, 2010, cover classical, chamber, and symphonic works, early rock and roll, 70s rock, country culture, and modern pop, diverse and upbeat, with 2 pre-1900 classical events for your stream's history segment. If a big event emerges later today, tied to festivals like Beach Life or Pitchfork Music Festival CDMX, starting yesterday per Billboard, I can update you. Image. There's no image. All right. There we have it. And it's still only me watching. No surprise. All right. I've been watching some YouTube, like how to be a YouTuber videos or how to succeed at being a YouTuber videos. And so I'm prepared for the long haul. By the time I get monetized, I'll be done with all this and we'll have a piano to play. That'll be fun, won't it? Let's turn this thing up. Let's see. Can you hear me? I think you can. Remember, that microphone's in the way. Not to worry, folks. I made a coffee beforehand, so I'm gonna be super hyper. Once I get everything where it needs to be. There we go. And guess what we're doing today? We are back at it, and I totally didn't spill this whole container before I got in here. I didn't do it. That's not what happened. Prove it. That's totally what happened. Anyway. I'm just going simple here with the one camera and the one microphone. There's only ever one microphone, but we're just going to keep doing a couple of these. I'm only going to be on for about an hour, so another 50 minutes or so. And then I got some work to do. That's completely unrelated to piano work. I'm going to put on some other music here. It's going to be the same music, but I'm going to put it on at a different place. Because I don't know what's going to play on here. Where is this? Oh, it's right in front of me. That's where. I'm going to go to my YouTube. YouTube. Go to my channel. And pull up my playlist. And just let it play. And do a little repeat and a little mix up and whatnot. I did a 3-hour stream on my Hodl Harmony channel last night. Shout out to Mr. Butters, who was there with me through the whole thing. I was like, hey man, I am your personal YouTuber. So that was kind of funny. Let's go here. Somehow somebody decided to subscribe to not either of my 2 YouTube channels. I went from 9 subscribers to 10 subscribers on just my regular account. So I don't know who that was, but congratulations, there's not any content to be put out on there. Enjoy. Saturday Tech Day in the shop. 2 people watching, and one of them's me. Once I get back to my other screen, I'll be able to see if anybody's dropped in the chat. One of them's me. I can hear me. Can you hear me? I think you can. Is that weird? Alright, we'll go to playlist. So in case you don't know how to do this, I don't know if you can see that. Let me switch over here for a moment. Yeah, you can. Look at that. No, it doesn't. I don't know. It doesn't say that anybody's watching now. But anyway, if you don't know how to do this, you come over to my channel. You click on playlists. This would probably be better if I were to just show you my screen, but I don't have that all set up yet because this is a brand new iteration of OBS. You go to my playlist over here, playlist tabs. I wonder, is this on my main page? Let's see. Popular videos, past live stream, videos, shorts. Nope. So you go to playlists, and then if you want to watch all of my videos in consecutive order, you should do that. If you're bored or if you're going to be away from your computer for a couple of days, just put that on and let it play. And then over here is my music. So DHM Productions music. And I've only got a couple things. I haven't uploaded anything new in here in a while. It's really loud in my ear. I don't know if it's that loud in yours. Okay, that looks good. We're just gonna let that play. I'm gonna make sure it's on shuffle. I'm gonna make sure it's on repeat. There we go. So there's like six different songs in there for now. You. Turn it down a little bit. It's just background music. Hello, other person watching. Who are you, and how are you doing this Saturday? You ready to watch me scrape some pneumatics and drink my coffee? I couldn't find my other gloves, so I'm getting some new pair of gloves. I'm gonna grab... Oh look, there's gloves right here. I'm gonna leave these new gloves for something else. Oh, let me see. Okay, good. Okay, good. I just ordered some harpsichord wire. This is the stuff that I already had. I was just seeing if I needed to order it or if I already had it, but I'm glad I ordered it. I think I already looked at that on my eBay. I think I'm going to do a video when I go and do that this week. I'll be at the Sarasota Orchestra. A harpsichord I've been taking care of for a little while out there needs a string. And I don't have any string material, so I had to go and buy some. I don't know. I guess that'll work. There you go. This is 22 gauge wire. And this is just what I bought. That's a 1/4 pound. That's nice. This is just for practicing, or actually, if I might need it if I need a really, really big string, really thick bass string. Anyway, so I definitely dropped this whole box. After, I need to clean up my garage. It's one of the things I need to do. But basically, I'm just trying to see. I don't want to go through all this right now. We're just going to start scraping. I know there's 5 of them done from the last time, but they're not going to be right here stacked up for you. We're just going to start fresh, and off we go. You have to check out yesterday's live stream. It was so much fun. I had a bunch of people watching, and I was making some AI music on Refusion, and I was taking requests as to what they wanted to make. And so I was basically just making music as people were asking me to make it. And it was so much fun. We got some really good stuff in there. And somebody was like, you should make a Spotify playlist with all this stuff. So I'll be doing that as soon as I have time. Let's make a mess. Got my dustpan ready to go. And later today, my vacuum will be going. My robot vacuum. By the way, I kind of didn't want to get one of those, but I was curious, so I got one. And man, it is the best thing ever. My floors have never been cleaner. And the other thing I got was a steam mop. Oh, man. Living the high life over here. Living the high life. I don't know, it seems almost like it's better with this thing. Remember, kids, you gotta be careful around these edges. You don't want to chop off too much wood there. Tilt this down to get a little ASMR with my scraping. Somebody's joined the stream. Feel free to announce yourself in the chat. How are you doing? Happy Saturday. It's time to get some work done. Don't be shy. Remember, the good thing about this blade is I can just replace it. I don't have to sharpen it. Sometimes these are just a little bit better. They're a little bit more rigid. Oh yeah, I got right under that. Now I can peel it. Oh, a little bit. Yeah. So if you're just joining me, and you're like, what the heck is going on here? I am scraping these little note pneumatics, and I dumped the other one that was already done from a previous job so you can see what it's supposed to look like. But I'm going to be recovering them with new cloth, and these are going to be the note actuators for a player piano, which is currently right behind me in my living room. Project that has taken me way too long. And thank God for the patience of the client. I should probably share him these videos so he could watch me work. I think when I get all done. Henley, your name is different. How are you doing? Did you just change your name, or is this a different account? Or are you watching on somebody else? I was just thinking that. Why are you watching on somebody else's account? I guess that's another subscriber. Go ahead and subscribe her. She'll be like, what is this? So did you hear me explaining what I'm doing? Or do I need to do it again? Explain again. Did you hear me or just asking me to do it? So Saturday, let me get this mic over here to my mouth. Saturday is Piano Tech Day, and the other week I was in the workshop. I think it was last week. I was in the workshop taking apart an old Steinway. Oh, you didn't hear? Okay. I was taking apart an old Steinway last week, taking the strings off, taking my measurements. So basically what I do, I don't remember if I said this on Friday, but I have a schedule that I follow. It took me a couple weeks to nail it down, but now I've got a schedule that I follow. Just in case you're wondering if it's really me. It's really me! Hi! And I've had a coffee, so here we go. Blast off. There it is right there. Look at it. Look at it. It's right there waiting for me to drink it again. But I have a schedule that I follow. Today I was out tuning. I do, as you know, I'm your teacher. Through the week, I teach high school, as you know. And on weekends, I do piano tuning. And I try to do it only on Saturdays. That's when I do my keyboard instrument repair. I actually got a harpsichord string I got to change at the Sarasota Orchestra. So I went over there on my way back from Longboat Key, tuning a beautiful piano in a beautiful home down by the beautiful water. I didn't have time to go out on my paddleboard, so sad day. But anyway, on my way back, I drove past all the cars. I think it was Corvette Day at Cars and Coffee and all the traffic and whatnot. And so then I went to the Sarasota Orchestra building and I saw Miss Allison, and I picked up a harpsichord string. And on my way home, or actually on my way to my next job, I ordered the material so I could replace that string, because I don't have any string material for harpsichords. And then I went and tuned one note at somebody's house, because he was like, hey, can you tune one note for me? It's just one note out of tune. I did more than one note, because that's the kind of guy I am. But anyway, so my schedule, I teach, and then on weekdays, Monday through Thursday, I do the music history, like this day in music history, and then I do key of the day. And then I jam for a little bit. And then Fridays, as you saw yesterday, which was so much fun, that was a blast, we made some AI music. I'm going to do music production day on Friday. And I may get back into doing some lessons and stuff like that. There's one done. One more done. So that's 6. I know there's 3 right there, but there's 5 from last time somewhere. And then one that I just finished. Yay! Let's clean up, because that drives me crazy. I'm not like, as you can tell from my classroom, I'm not like the most clean person in the world, but when I'm working on a workbench, this drives me crazy. This is a handmade workbench by me. I had some help designing it and building it a little bit, assembling it. But this is a beautiful workbench. This is oak floorboard that we had, it was given to me. And under this is a core of 2x4s stacked end to end. I think there's like 12 or 13 of them. This one will go in, it's heavy. Alright. One done. Let's keep going. So the goal here, okay, so Saturday, Friday. No, I lost her. I'm too boring. So, weekdays, I do my jamming, key of the day. Friday is going to be music production day. And then Saturday is in the shop day, where I work on random things. It's so funny, the attention span of these kids is like non-existent. But it's okay, I'm used to talking to myself. Dig-a-doo. So I'm really just going to do a couple here. See how many I can get done. We'll have to compare each time I do this and see how fast I do them. Last time was 5. But I was doing a lot of talking. So I got a half an hour. Boom, boom, bagadoo. Should I get a chair? I'm going to get a chair. All right. There we are. It's a little better. What I don't like, I'm literally gonna vacuum this because these are holes that were drilled, whether by accident or what, obviously by accident, but now they're all filled with this black dust, and that's gonna drive me crazy. Do bigadoo, bigadoo, bigadoo. So from what I've learned in the last couple of days here, I just watched a couple videos. I was talking about this one yesterday where this woman, went over her first YouTube paycheck. She just received her first YouTube paycheck from ads. And it took her about 4 months. She's talking about like living intentionally and the effects of social media, blah blah blah, on the social media platform, which she also pointed out the irony of that. So it's not like AI videos or some, I don't know, some really trendy thing. So like she was making, I think like $300 a month, which is not bad. I mean, I make a couple $100 a month in my Spotify. I won't tell you my secret, but if you know, you know. So that's doing all right, but you know, diversifying your income streams is crucial. And whether that's getting a couple of different jobs or whatever you got to do to get multiple income streams, because if you're just relying on one source of income, it's going to be difficult and you're going to get burnt out, and that's the only thing you're ever going to do. So you got to do different things. You got to mix it up. You got to be creative. I had the pleasure, I go to this conference, this convention every year for music teachers, and it's music teachers all over the state of Florida. And I had the privilege of talking with a woman who had been teaching, God, I want to say 50 years or something. She's down in Miami. I don't know if I don't know if she's been there her whole career or what, but that's where she was most recently. And I said, what's the key? How do you do it so long? And she goes, well, every 10 years, you kind of have to change it up a little bit. And I think she was talking about, like, doing different jobs. You know, go to different jobs. Go to a different school. Go to do something different. Teach something different. So, consistency is key. But spicing it up never hurt. Let's try this one. I can feel that blade getting dull. But this is the one I was talking about earlier with the double-sided. It's got one blade here and another blade here. And I don't know why, but it's worn out right there from something. Maybe I was trying to cut it and make another small... Yeah, it looks like there's a line there. I was trying to make another small one. I don't know. This is a good one. I need to sharpen this one probably. I like how this is rounded and it's flat, so it's not an edge. It's not a cutting edge there, so I can hold on to it however I want. It's not going to hurt me. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. That's the stuff. That's the stuff right there. That's what we want. Look at how beautiful. Look at how beautiful. This is the long, boring work that needs to happen. It just has to get done so that I can move forward. And the next thing I have to do is recover all of these. And it doesn't make sense. Like I said when I was doing my restringing, you do one job at a time. One task before you move on to the next one. So when I was doing the stringing, it was loosen all the tension. Boom, 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 boom. 60 of them or whatever. However many were in the treble. Loosen all the tension. Then, take them all off the tuning pins. Boom, 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 boom. And then, you can cut them. Clip, 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 clip. And when you get a section done, take them out. It's more efficient that way. So, if there's some kind of boring menial task you gotta do, break it up like that. So we were at, I think it was 28 minutes. So that takes about 7 minutes to do one. Nope, not even quite done yet. Boom, bum, 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 boom. Something with a fast beat. Oh, my light just came on. Something with a fast beat is good. I can go in rhythm. Two done. That makes 7. I'm just gonna make a pile here. I'll deal with it for now. I don't know if I ever showed, I know I recorded it, but I don't know if I ever showed the process of taking these off of the deck. I had to use a heat gun, heat them up. That's why it's all like nasty looking, because these are all heated up. The glue needed to be melted, and I really tried to be careful and not break any of these, so I didn't have a whole lot to make. But this is that hide glue. It just heats up and goes away and it's gone. That's the beauty of the hide glue. So yeah, if anybody's watching, feel free to ask me any questions about what's going on. And if you're watching after I go live, put it in the comments. I'm still small enough, my following is small enough, that I can respond to each and every comment. It won't always be like that. So take advantage of it while you can. You're getting the answer straight from me. Oh, somebody's back. Welcome back. So glad my statistics are working so I can see a live count of who's in here. I was just saying, if you have any questions, drop them in the chat. I don't know if you heard that. This is a nice little peaceful tune. Music to scrape by. And there they go. It's alright. I'm racking up the views. And what I was learning... Oh, wow, 11 views now. People just popping in and out here. What I was learning was that this is a long game. And I knew that, but, you know, I'm just sharing it with you. Maybe you don't know that. And something else I heard was like a majority of the population would never do this, where they put their face on YouTube. What do you think of that? Are you one of those people who would never do this? Don't be shy. It's actually a lot of fun. It's really engaging. I'm not like, I mean, I get along with people. I'm a little outgoing, a little. But I can also be very reserved. Oh, look what I found. One that was done. I can be pretty reserved. But going on YouTube has really been a lot of fun. I really, really enjoy it. And it's more fun when people are in my chat. So if you're watching, get in the chat. Oh, I love coffee. Yeah, I'm looking forward to watching this thing grow. Looking forward to having another income stream, like I was talking about, diversifying your income streams. And I already have many. And right now, this YouTube thing is kind of costing me money. But I think in the long run, it'll be worth it, because I do some really unique stuff. Nobody's doing this stuff. Who's scraping pneumatics on YouTube? Me, this guy. I'm the only one. I'm pretty sure. Certainly live. But yeah, all the different things I do, including my other channel, Hodl Harmony. You know, I bring a unique viewpoint to the crypto space. And I certainly know enough about it. I watch YouTube content on it daily. So I've got my finger on the pulse of the crypto world. And just in a week, I guess this is 2 weeks now. 2 weeks? Yeah, this is 2 weeks. And I'm up to like, I skyrocketed the end of my first week was wild. Going from 100 to 1200 or something like that was wild. And now I'm at 1700. That's awesome. That's consistently growing. And yes, I am investing in advertisements. I'm not paying for views. I would never do that. I'm paying for advertisement. I'm paying for YouTube to put me out in front of people. And they can decide whether or not they want to subscribe. YouTube is not pushing the subscribe button for these people. They're doing it on their own. I'm advertising all over the world. So I'm getting to the broader market. And this channel as well. Shout out to Mr. Butters. I don't know who you are yet, but I know we're going to go places together, sir. He's on my HODL channel. And every time I go live, he's on there right away. It stays with me the whole time. First time it was an hour or so. This last time it was 3 hours and 12 minutes. And we were just hanging out. And he's a pretty beginner at crypto, so I've been helping him learn some stuff. And he's been helping me. Already today, I got home from tuning some pianos and all that stuff I was talking about earlier. And I asked him yesterday, I was like, if you want to help me out, go in my videos and come up with some timestamps. And he freaking did it. And they're perfect. And I was hoping that I was going to be able to, here's another one that makes 8. So there's 2 more in here somewhere that are already done. I was hoping that I was going to be able to just copy paste them in there, but I had to do them manually, but that's okay. Saved me some time scrolling through my videos. So I greatly appreciate that. This is a community. Speaking of community, I have created... Oh, look at how perfect that was. Got it right off of there. I've created a Discord server, but I haven't... I need to just kind of double check a few things, make sure I did it right before I start inviting people into it. I don't know exactly how it's going to work, but that's what I want to do. I mean, obviously, you can follow me on Instagram. I do most of my posting on Instagram and YouTube. Oop. Oh, I like the YouTube post. Those are nice, but I think I have a majority. I mean, I probably have more followers on YouTube than I do on Instagram. I don't know. I have to look at that. But I like Instagram posts because it also goes to Facebook, and I got a lot of family on Facebook and things like that. So, and then I spend my first few minutes before I go live texting people the link to my video so they can check it out or not. But hey, we got 13 views already so far. People are just popping in, saying hello. Alright, 45 minutes. So that last one took a little bit less than... Yeah, I think they're taking about 7 minutes or so each. I haven't set a timer yet, but I'll do it on the next one, which may be the last one. I'm not going to do too much because I want to get to some other things today. It's spring cleaning time. It is spring cleaning time. Time to clear out the old and make room for the new. And the way I just had a little realization this year on my birthday that birthdays are like, I think I said this last week when I was doing, or 2 weeks ago when I was doing this. Birthdays are your own personal new year. You can start fresh. You can realign and set new goals. So you should do that. That's what I'm doing. And I'm starting fresh. I just started making AI music and it's coming along really well. So then, guess what? That's another income stream eventually I put that on Spotify and I start promoting that, and then I make a YouTube playlist for that, and people start listening to it, and eventually all my YouTube gets monetized, but my Spotify's already monetized. I make money on Spotify every month. And I treat that like a little extra savings account, where I just go in and I check it and I say, ooh, either I leave it alone for months and I'm like, okay, and then when I need money, a little extra money, I'm like, oh my gosh, look at this extra money I got for just having my music online. And that is so exciting. So I encourage you to find something you love, go make money at it. Just begin. The rest is easy. That was a little fortune cookie that I got. Something I posted on my Bitcoin channel. Begin. The rest is easy. Because that's true. The beginning is the hard part. As soon as you get into it, you're like, oh my god, this is easy. What the heck was I waiting for? What was I thinking was so difficult? Nothing is too difficult. You just gotta start. Some of this AI music I'm making, I'm gonna leave how it is, and just because it's really good. And then some of it, I'm gonna take it and do stuff with it, like add my own instruments or add my own voice. Like there was that boogie woogie thing that I was listening to yesterday. I'm just gonna re-record the AI voice with my voice. And of course, I mean, you could literally upload your own voice, and maybe I'll try that next Friday, where you upload your own voice and it makes a AI version of you, and it makes songs in your likeness and all that stuff, and that's great, but I wanted to do it myself. I'm old school, so I try and mix the old and the new. Another one done. Alright, let's do maybe one more, and let's do a timer. A boop bigga doo. Do 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 bagadoo. All right, here we go. We're gonna start a timer. Can you see it? Do 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 do. Let's have some coffee. This will go quicker with coffee. Ba 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 bum bum bagadoo. This is not 7:04, is it? Oh yeah, I guess it is, isn't it? Definitely time for me to get off of here and go do some other things. Gotta organize. Are you ready to get set? Go! I'm not rushing. I'm just gonna do my thing and see how long it takes. Maybe this will be quicker because maybe it'll come apart easier. We're gonna take some ASMR sounds here. You know you like that. Shut up. Oh yeah. So yeah, some of these AI songs, I asked for the theremin, and I just don't think it knows what the theremin is, and that's okay. It's pretty rare to, I guess. It's kind of an unknown instrument, I guess. To me, it's my main, it's not my main instrument, but it's my main focus for the future. I envision myself as being a theremin evangelist, where I go around and speak the truth, the word and the light of the theremin, and go around to schools and convention centers and community colleges and wherever, elementary schools and public auditoriums, and spread the word of the theremin to the masses. It's a vision that I've had. make it come true. It's really impressive what the AI can do. It's just so impressive. Boom, bum, 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 bum. Four sides done. 4 sides left. 3.5 minutes. You know what's weird is Alex hasn't been on here yet. He must be busy. Two sides left. We're at 5 minutes. One more here. So yeah, about 6 minutes. It's 5 minutes, 20 seconds, but I got maybe another minute here. I'm gonna do one more after this. I'm gonna do a time lapse on my phone for a YouTube short. Everything is content now, yay! And so, basically what I was hearing, so that's 6 minutes. On the dot, 5 minutes and 50 seconds, 0.81. Alright, one more here for the YouTube shorts. Oh, and look, it's done. Wow, that was so short. Get it? There's the other one I was looking for. Is there one more? I think 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I think that's all of them. Because I had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 the first day. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 the second day. And guess what? That makes 10. That means there's only 78 more to go. Golly, this is going to take forever. Little sip of coffee. Little sip of water. Make sure to stay hydrated, folks. All right. Let's see if I can go grab my tripod. let's see what we get here. I'll do my little sign off, and we'll call it a night. Well, you'll call it a night, and I'm gonna keep working. Yo, yikes. Is that gonna work? We're gonna try that. I don't know what else to do. We're gonna try that. Look at this silly little tripod. I can just bend it however I want. It's so fun. Alright, one more for the YouTube algorithm here. YouTube Shorts. YouTube whatever. So remember, this is Suno. It just wants to keep going. I'm going to upload the last one I just did with a timer. Maybe I'll speed that up. I don't know. Maybe, I don't know. And then it just stops abruptly. And then I'm going to upload this one, which is going to be a short and a time lapse. I'll put them together. So it's like you can see the real time. No, that would be 5 minutes. I couldn't do that. So we'll just do this one. Make a little short. Shorts are popping off. Whoa, that sounds not like what I meant. My shorts are staying firmly on my behind. They are not popping off. Well, the hinge on this one is kind of falling apart, but that's alright. I am not concerned with that right now. My primary concern is getting all the old material off and getting down to bare wood, so I can re-glue some stuff. That video does not look very good. It's like all shoddy and jumpy and whatnot. I hope it comes out alright. I really don't want to have to do another one. I like round numbers. Ugh. You know what I haven't done in a while? Play some video games. I might be able to do that in the next couple weeks here. Maybe I'll do a video game night on one of my streams. What do you think of that? My gaming computer is my streaming computer that I use. So I took my what? Oh, I'm not watching. I was like, nobody's watching, not even me, because I'm taking a time lapse right now. So my I took my gaming computer, which I built for crypto mining, and I turned it into a streaming computer. I mean, I just installed OBS in it and got all the stuff, and I've been using that because it's nice and powerful. But it turns out I can use my laptop. I just have to plug it into Ethernet. Yay! So maybe, I don't know, we'll see what happens here. I might just, because what I've been doing is logging in and out on OBS, so I may just log into Huddle Harmony on my laptop and just use my laptop, plug the cameras and stuff into my laptop. Almost done. Hopefully this time-lapse looks alright. We're gonna have to go watch it. You get a first sneak peek of my new time-lapse for my next short. And then I'll post a short and you'll be like, I wasn't watching the live stream, so I didn't hear him talking about that. You know? Alright. Oh wait, so this is 11. Oh man, I'm not doing another one. I know I just said I like round numbers, but we're gonna go nice and slow so the time lapse can see it. Alright, let's see what we got. It's loading. Yo, it came out great. You can see me talking in the background. Oh, that's cool. Brrr. Super Saiyan speed. Brrr. 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 Oh, it's repeating. It's looping already. Oh, that's really cool. That's a great short. I like that. Now I get to clean up. And we're going to sign off. I'm going to finish my coffee. Amazon jobs. What is all this crap stuck to the desk? Ew. Look at all these. Look at what we accomplished today. We're so good. My eyes are up here. I'm gonna leave this playing in the background. I'm gonna maybe turn this way so I can get some light on my beautiful face. Excuse me. Back up. Not so close. I don't know if this is a good angle because my computer's behind me. Can you see everything? Basically. Alright. This has been a Saturday edition. Let me turn that jam up. Oh, everything's behind me. I can't reach it. This has been a Saturday Jam edition of Durante's house of my cables all tangled up on my head. Yay! Boom, boom, buggadoom. That's better. Alright. This has been a Saturday edition of Durante's house of music. I have been Tom Durante, the maestro. My plaque is in the other room. My hands are dirty. My arms are tired, but I've still got a little coffee left and I've got a little bit of work left to do. I've been your guide to all things musical, from keyboard instrument repair to music theory, music history, live music, music production, AI music, and all the things in between. Please come back for more. Share this video with your friends. Hit that notification bell. I'm going in reverse order. Hit the subscribe. I was like, I can't think backwards. Share this video with your friends. Hit the notification bell so you get notified whenever I put out new content. Hit the subscribe button and hit the like button to help out this channel, to show YouTube that you like what I'm doing. If you're in it for the long haul, you'll be back. I'll be here, waiting for you. As always, remember to stay hydrated. Remember that I am the Lord of the Strings. And as always, wait for the beat drop. Have a great night. Be nice to yourself. Be nice to others. Do what makes you happy. That's all that you gotta do to have a great life. See you later.